Hello, beautiful soul. This video is finding you for a particular reason. I'm sensing the energy of a specific person that you were connected with in the past, and it just didn't work out. But you're kind of confused why you met this person in the first place, because it didn't make sense, because things didn't work out. There was heartbreak, there was pain and all of that, and you're confused why you met this person, why all of this heartbreak, this pain ever happened, why you were given this trauma. So if you are having these type of questions, then stick around, because this reading is for you. Both of you are kind of like gray and pink. Okay, so this cluster, as you see, one of you is gray and one of you is pink. So both of you look really pretty together, but it's just like you are kind of were opposites, you know, not opposites literally, but you had opposite values, you wanted opposite things, and you realized it quite later, right? And that's why when I was shuffling and I was asking what is the message that people are looking for the most, and what is the burning question that you have, I got this at the bottom of the deck, Three of Swords, which is about heartbreak. So I was like, okay, you guys really need to know what was the lesson behind this heartbreak. What did you learn? Why did it even happen? Right? Because I can sense that there was a lot of like confusion. Yeah. So this is the first time ever that I have shuffled my cards off camera. I always shuffle my cards on camera, but I felt like I really needed to meditate on this, and I really needed to gather all the energies in one place for some time and not just like shuffle on camera, right? So I got three tarot cards, which I shuffled from this one, Light Seer's Tarot. And then I clarified it with this oracle, Queen of the Moon. Okay. Okay. I can really sense that one of you is extremely masculine and one of you is extremely feminine. It is not gender based at all. This is a gender neutral, timeless reading. Whenever this finds you, it is for you. Okay. And you will feel this, that this is for you. There would be no confusion. Okay. So I got three cards. I got I can sense the exhaustion because I felt like there were a lot of sleepless nights, a lot of tears involved, and mostly a lot of confusion. Like, why? That was the question that was echoing in your mind a lot. I got Six of Swords reverse, clarified by beauty. Six of Swords reverse, clarified by beauty. See, take this is a very specific thing to say, but it was like your whoever this person was, take it how it resonates, platonic or romantic. However, I am picking up on the romantic energy, could be platonic for you, but this person was deeply connected with you. However, they had their own issues, right? Which were not related to you at all. So it wasn't like you did something to mess this all up, right? Six of Swords, clarified by beauty. Six of Swords is literally a victory card, okay? So when it is upright, it is literally victory, winning, celebration. But this came out reverse. The lesson that you're learning from this is you you felt like for a long time you felt like this was your loss, like you messed this up and you could have had a really beautiful life with this person, you could have had a beautiful connection with this person, clarified by beauty here, which literally tells me that out of these both parties, out of you and this person, it was not your loss. It was not your loss because after this breakup or after this friendship breakup or whatever this was, after this heartbreak, what happened is you actually glow up. See, do you see this beauty card? Literally, you actually glow up. Your body literally gave you results. Like physically, you observed it in your body, on your body, that you were actually glowing up. You were becoming actually more beautiful spiritually and physically after this so called loss. Okay, this was not a loss, but you glow up. You cannot glow up if you are in the wrong. Okay, so feels like this was not a bad person at all. I don't think so, but I'm not picking up on that energy at all. But it feels like you were not meant to be at that time. And it was just like, yeah, you glow up. So this entity, this person was somehow holding you back. Could be in case of career, could be in case of spirituality as well. Okay. Then I got the tower reverse, clarified by realization. Okay. Everybody knows that when the tower shows up, it literally means difficulty, problems, troubles, etc. But this showed up reverse. So it feels like this video found you when you have significantly healed yourself, when you have talked to yourself for a long time, you have like deeply done some inner work where you figured it out. You were like, why did this happen? You have had like a deep conversation with yourself and with God as well. I'm hearing with the source energy, you had really like deep conversations. You really dig deep in a way that, okay, why did I meet this person? What did I do wrong? But I learned this, but I'm better at this now. Sorry about that. I'm also picking up on a major throat block over here. It feels like there was no proper communication about this at all. If this is a breakup, nothing happened officially. It was just like, oh, drifted apart or something. There was no proper closure. There was a serious lack of communication. There was no speaking involved. That's why I'm getting throat block. And whoa, that was like I was choking. Realization. Realization. That's such a beautiful card. This literally means that you have your problems are behind you. Your problems are behind you. Even the insecurities that you had are also behind you. Okay, not that you don't have those insecurities anymore, but they don't hurt you the same way. You don't get triggered the same way anymore. You actually learned from this connection and you realized so many beautiful things, especially with the tower moments. It's just like you were really truthful to yourself. You were brutally honest with yourself, like, yeah, I did that, probably should not have done that. But you also told yourself that as a human being, I am allowed to make mistakes. In a connection, you are not supposed to be perfect all the time. If you are expected to be perfect all the time by anyone, then that's not a true connection, that's something else. Okay, so you realize really deep things, right? So that's the lesson. That's why it happened, you guys. That's why it happened. Sometimes when you don't value yourself, this is why everyone preaches self love. This is why everyone preaches that love yourself like your life depends on it. Because if you don't love yourself, it's cruel, it's tricky, I know. If you don't love yourself, the universe will find weird mysterious ways to make you fall in love with yourself. And sometimes you learn it the hard way. Sometimes you start valuing yourself, but you come to that path after going through a lot of problems, right? That's why I'm saying, okay, this was the lesson. You have started loving yourself. You have always loved yourself, but now it's like on another level. The lovers, the lovers showed up, but the lovers is reverse. I'm not surprised that the lovers is reverse. Yeah, this was basically a karmic connection, something like not like a karmic connection, but this happened for you. Yeah, this happened for you. This happened for you to learn your own value, to learn your own beauty, basically. Yeah. Yeah, this the lovers is clarified by patience. Oh my god, this is a big lesson that you learned. You really, how do I put this nicely? Because I'm going to hold your hand while I say this. But when you um, give the key of your validation to someone else, when you're thinking like, I just want someone to appreciate me, I just want someone to call me beautiful, like I wore this beautiful dress but no one actually saw me, no one saw it, so what's the point, right? That type of mentality, which is okay. Everyone has it. Okay, this is a human experience, very human thing to do. But when you think like that, you actually find someone who appreciates you. Yes, you do. But then you start using that person as a crutch. Not like using, but like that person becomes your crutch. This could be your crush. Okay, why did I say that? There are no coincidences. coincidences. This person kind of becomes your crutch because that one day when this person doesn't notice you. So this is what I meant actually, that you don't have to wait for someone to call you beautiful, or you don't have to wait for someone to call you smart to actually believe that you are smart. Sunsets don't wait for someone to take a picture of them or to appreciate, like, wow, what a beautiful sunset to happen. No. If no one would appreciate the sunset would still happen the next day. So this is something like that. You are beautiful, you are smart, you are worthy of love. You just are. No one has to validate it. No one has to tell you that it doesn't matter. You are lovable. You are beautiful. So you are. So it is the truth. It is a fact. It's like the grass is green, the sky is blue. You deserve the best love. You are lovable. That's it is. And that's what it is. Oh my god. Tripping over my words. The patience was the biggest, hardest lesson that you learned. Okay, I have to finish this quickly. I have to go make dinner. All right. So, patience was the last and hardest lesson that you learned, is that sometimes you just have to be patient with yourself. It's not about patient as in for your perfect person to show up, patient for your soulmate to show up. No. I feel like sometimes you forget that you are the main character of your life. This is your life. Your soulmate is not the main character, is like another important character, but you are the most important character, you are the main character. So the patience here is, sometimes you have to be patient with yourself to learn things. Sometimes you're slow to learn things, and that's okay. You don't have to be a very fast learner in everything. The best thing is that you have got time. You have got time. Okay, this sensation that you always have in your body, it's like, oh, time is running out, time is running out. That's not true. That's not what it is. Okay, time is not running out. Time is not running out. Okay, you have a lot of time, so it's okay to learn things slowly. And you learn to be patient with yourself. Sometimes you are sitting down and you're like, why am I not getting this simple thing? If I could just get this simple thing, if I could just figure this out, my whole life would be so much better. And you're like, I just need to figure this out in 1 week. But no, sometimes it takes a month, and it just takes a month for you to realize things, and that's okay. That's what you do when you love someone. You're patient with them. You believe in them. You're like, yeah, it's okay. They'll come around. That's what we do for our loved ones. That's the same thing that you learn to do to yourself. That sometimes it's hard, but you learned to be patient with yourself. This was the lesson behind it all. And you're like, why do I keep attracting the same people? Why does this keep happening to me? If you're one of those people, which I feel like some of you are watching me right now, it's self love, really. Like I said, if you don't value yourself, the universe will find tricky, weird, mysterious things to make you value yourself in a hard way. You know, it's like how our elders say, if you don't learn it the easy way, God will find a hard way for you to make it learn. Did that make sense? So if you don't love yourself, you would somehow meet someone who would be like opposite of what you want, and then you'd be like, no, I deserve better, I'm not going to tolerate this, and that just makes you love yourself. It's like, no, I deserve better things, I deserve better things. But if you actually already had that in yourself, if you already showed up, if you already show up in life in such a way that I value myself, I know what I deserve, and I'm not asking for too much, I am easy to love. I know that. I value myself. I'm beautiful. I am smart. Show up in life in a way that you value yourself. Sometimes you don't fully value yourself, but you can always show up in a way like, no, I value myself. I love myself. Hence, I deserve the best. And I'm not going to settle for anything less. That's what it is. Sounds very simple, I know. But when you practice it, it's kind of hard. It's basically like prioritizing yourself. Sounds easy enough. But when you're actually like faced with an actual decision, it's like, oh, someone is sick, but you are also sick. and you have a lot of work to do, for example. But you are like, you have this, your part, a part of you is like, no, I have to go take care of them. But no, you have to stop yourself and say, no, I'm not in a position to take care of anyone right now. I'm over exhausted, I'm overworked, I need rest. So I can't take care of this person. Even if I want to take care of this person, I have to prioritize myself. Sounds very cruel, I know, but that's self love. You have to prioritize yourself. If you're sick and overworked and you go try to play nurse for this person, you would not be able to take care of this person properly. Why? Because you're overworked. You won't be able to focus. You won't be able to properly like take care of them. Are you getting my point? I feel like some of you need to watch this message again. That's okay. Watch this message again. It's okay to learn things slowly. Okay? Okay. But I know you are smart enough to understand these things. Otherwise, if you're making a mistake or whatever, my videos, one of my messages would show up randomly and I will tell you exactly what to do. Okay, so I'm always here for you. I love you so much. And if you're new here, know that I do a morning healing prayer where I pray for each and every person that is a part of my channel, part of this beautiful community, that things show up easily in your life. Your mind relaxes and your heart opens up. So you'll start seeing results very quickly. So if you want to be a part of this, do subscribe to this channel and comment down below that I, what should you comment down below? The perfect sentence for this would be, I am patient with myself. Yeah. I am patient with myself. I am patient with myself. I'll quickly mention that I do private readings. I know some of you ask me, but the links are always down in the description box. That's the only way to book with me. I have to go now. I have to go. Oh my god, it's dinner time. Okay, private rituals, private bookings, everything is private readings are all available down below. I love you so much. Sending you a giant hug and a forehead kiss. It's okay. You deserve this. You know you deserve this. Okay. I will see you in my next message very very soon.